Good evening and thank you for joining us for 27 tonight. I'm Mona Lisa Tatum. We begin with our big story, the fight to stop the spread of HIV and AIDS in the Cayman Islands. The Cayman AIDS Foundation has been working for more than a decade to educate people on the dangers of unsafe sex practices, but the organization also acts as a safe haven, giving support and guidance to people living with and affected by HIV, AIDS, and sexually transmitted infections. Joining me now is Executive Director of the Cayman AIDS Foundation, Noel Smith, to discuss some of the issues the foundation has encountered. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening,
Smith.
Monica. Thanks for having me.
All right, so you're in the throes of a volunteer drive right now, but we heard earlier this week that some people don't want to volunteer because there's stigma.
Yes, there is. We've come across that quite a few times, actually, where we go out on a volunteer drive and people don't want to sign up because they're scared that friends may think they have HIV, or persons that they work with may think they have HIV, and they don't want to be discriminated in the workplace or when they're out partying somewhere because it could affect their social life.
But isn't this what the CAF actually exists to do, is to talk about AIDS and HIV so that we can educate people and make people less, scared?
Exactly, because education is the key to everything. And educating yourself with HIV, the knowledge of HIV actually opens your horizons to broader things, to get you to understand that you can't catch it from drinking from someone, sitting after someone. It's just a matter of fact of just educating yourself and getting to learn a bit more about this disease.
All right, well, speak to the latest statistics. We just got some statistics in at the end of June for this year. Yes,
we work alongside the HSA with the statistics and stuff that we get in. And to date, we have 60 persons here on island living with HIV and AIDS. There's 38 people with HIV and 22 with AIDS here in the Cayman Islands. We have had 2 new cases this year. That may not seem a lot to anyone, but on a small island like this, 2 more cases in a year is quite a big deal.
Quite a bit. Well, moving from that into the fact that you're growing the foundation. Yes. It's been around for 15 years?
Yes.
But you've just moved into a new office.
Yes.
What do you offer there now in this new space where people can come and feel there's confidentiality?
Yes. That was one of the biggest problems we faced with the other office we're in today. We didn't have consultation rooms where people could come in and feel safe to discuss personal things about themselves without having to be out in the open. So the new office that we've now moved into is offering consultation rooms. You can come in on a one-on-one basis. We've got pharmacies that we can get in contact with that will speak about the latest medications, side effects, that sort of things. We have counselors on board now that you can come and speak to.
Well, just because we're running out of time, tell us about the volunteer drive. People should come out tomorrow.
Yes, the volunteer drive tomorrow will be from 5:30 until, I'm not going to put a time on when it's going to end. We're encouraging anyone that wants to come and give something back to the community would come out, sign up and become a volunteer. But what we're actually asking for is volunteers that will come out and be an active volunteer.
Okay. And they can log on to the website
www.caf.ky for more information.
Thank you so much, Mr.
You're
Smith,
welcome.
for joining us for tonight.